Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Kunle. So there are two actions you need to take to make money in the stock market. You have to enter at the right time and point. You also have to exit at the right time and point. So let's assume that you are buying a stock. You have to press that buy button at the right point, and then you have to press the sell button at the right point too. So looking at my Gevo position, currently up 900%. You could argue that I nailed the entry. You could argue that I got the entry right, getting in at $1, and currently it's at 10. So you could say, yes, I got the entry right, but that's only half the job. That's only 50% of the job done. What about getting the right exit? What about timing that exit in such a way that you take the maximum gains given the time frame that you're working with? Now, I got into Gevo in November, which is about 4 months ago. So I timed the entry and I got the right entry as well. So, but what about the exit? So in this video, let's talk about my exit strategy for Gevo. When you're down on a position, people would normally console you and they'll say, you don't lose until you sell, which is very true. It's very correct. But then the other side of it is also correct as well. You don't win until you sell, even though you might be up. But if you don't sell, you haven't won yet. So these are daily candles for Gevo stock. So each of the green candles represents when the days that the stock went up, and the red candles represent the days that the stock went down. And I got in at $1 in November, and it just had a massive run from November, and by February, on the 10th of February, it had hit 15. When you're up 15 times in 3 months, it's normal for you to, it's okay for you to start thinking about taking profit. And by this time, it hit 15 on the 10th, but it went above 15 and failed to stay above 15. And the next day, for 4 consecutive days, it tried to get above 15, but it closed below 15. For the fact that it tried to get above 15 and for 4 days it got rejected, that was definitely a signal to take some profit, but I didn't. And then when we had the pullback in the market, in the overall market, the last couple of weeks, we saw it come down all the way from the 15s all the way to the 5s. That was a bit scary. Now we're back up to 10, and it looks like I'm going to get a second chance to take some profit. Now, the reason I think that I'm going to get a second chance is because we are heading towards the earnings report for Gevo this week. So I think specifically on the 17th of this month, which is on Wednesday, we're going to get earnings for Gevo stock. I expect the stock price to keep going up in anticipation of a good earnings call and earnings report. We also have the overall market looking pretty good. This is the S&P 500, which represents the 500 top companies in the US, and that's looking really good. We're right up there, all-time high. So everything's looking good. Another reason why the market should continue to rally is because of stimulus checks, and apparently about 15% of people have already received their stimulus checks, or it's pending in their accounts. So Meet Kevin actually did a survey, and as at yesterday, it showed that 13% of people have either got their stimulus checks or it's on the way, pending. So we expect many people to take their stimulus checks and actually use it to buy stocks. And if that happens, who knows, I might actually be able to get out of some of my position in Gevo in the high teens, maybe 17, maybe 18, maybe 19, who knows. But I'm not going to sell all my Gevo stock. I'm just going to take some off the table, because we know that Gevo has the potential to go way, way higher. It has the potential to go to 50, maybe even 60, maybe even higher. But here's the thing. The thing is, that's going to take years and years and years. Also, having cash in my account allows me to take advantage of other opportunities in the market, because there are other opportunities that I'm seeing in the market, and having that cash in the sideline is so important, because when I see a good entry, it means I can get in straight away. If you learned anything from this video, consider subscribing and turn on that notification. Also, if you bought shares in Gevo, let me know what your plan is. Let me know what your price target is and how long you intend to hold the stock. What is your exit strategy? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.